Hey guys, Marzinger here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to be jumping in to do the new stage of Extreme Super Battle Road that's come out with all this other content, so much stuff, as always, right? A bit of a oasis in the desert for nothing coming out for a while, and then so much stuff coming out over the space of 2 days. But we're going to jump in and go for the no items run on the new stage, Battle of Wits. So the team that I've put together is using the LR Piccolo lead. Obviously, he's still a unit that, as long as you've got the condition for his intro, tanks decently well, can stun on his 12 key super, and then we've just brought some other decent attacking units, a couple of utility characters like the Piccolo and the Mai being able to seal. Obviously, the STR Goku and Vegeta with their EZA, very powerful. The 8-year duo could potentially be a bit of a liability, but are able to put out a decent amount of damage, and same with the Sword of Hope Trunks. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump straight in. So good to get another one of these stages, building towards the medals to EZA, the Vegeta family support memory. They haven't updated the shop for a while, so still no new like stamina increases and stuff like that, but did not have the best starting rotation. Okay, so probably want to just do this, I guess. So let's go for sealing you so you don't super attack Sword of Hope Trunks. And then, I mean, I guess we could go where the type advantage is here. Do some damage to you, do the same to you. And then Trunks will only be getting hit by the int one, and then who knows, this guy might actually... Well, this guy will be sealed, so that's fine. To him with the seal. I've got to get used to this. Weird seeing these new symbols. I was playing the game for so long, right? The fact that in the latest update, they've changed the symbols for sealing and stunning and everything. It's definitely going to take some getting used to. Alright, so these guys, they have the potential to get a bunch of additional supers. They've got type advantage here as well. So as long as we don't get bad luck with the RNG, we should probably take this guy out. I think it's going to take 3 attacks, right, unless we get crits. So that's good. We do that. And then any extra damage will spill over to the STR guy here. And Trunks should be able to tank against the int one with no problem. And then the STR one is sealed. So at least he's not going to super. If Trunks gets enough like additional attacks off, then obviously he does have relatively decent defense and damage reduction, but we don't want to see just a whole turn full of additional normals. So there's an additional super. Crit would definitely be helpful. There we go. Did he take him out? He did. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so that leaves us in a good spot here. We will get extra key when we get hit, so I'm going to go for not getting the full key now, so that then if we get the 12 key super, we could potentially get the stun. And then everybody else on the rotation can do some damage. And yeah, we'll be in a very good spot. If we get the stun here, that leaves us with a good opportunity to fix up our rotations, because obviously we ended up with both the Piccolos on the same turn, which we didn't really want. And then finish off the fight in the next turn, and then be ready to move on from there. So didn't get the stun with the initial Piccolo, but we did seal with Mai, which is super useful. And then we do still have the chance to stun with the friend Piccolo as well. And then we should be looking all good. Ideally, I want to have the double Piccolos as one rotation. I could float the STR one and use him for support, but the fact that he seals is obviously very useful. So if we have the two Piccolos together, being able to seal and stun basically in the same turn would obviously be very beneficial. So I think we'll go ahead and do this. Grab the same type orbs. Get ourselves a decent bit of health back, as well as pushing up that Dokkan gauge. Because if we can get the Dokkan attack in the final fight, that's obviously most helpful. And then, yeah, I mean, regardless of what Piccolo's probably not going to do too much damage here, but we will be able to finish off this turn with the Goku and Vegeta. So decent, straightforward fight for the first round. Not the best starting setup, but obviously we bringing units that can seal, obviously super helpful. The main way pretty much the only way you lose in Super Battle Road is eating a super without an item active, especially in slot 1, right? It's the toughest part about doing the no item runs. It's just, you know, especially with multiple enemies. So the second fight is all the Great 8 Bardock Squad. So depending on how they're going to super here, God, all those STR attacks in the middle. I mean, I could do this, I guess. So I want to make sure Bardock is either stunned or sealed. So the annoying thing is, if I go for him with this Piccolo and he gets the stun, then I don't want to target him with the Mai. But if he doesn't stun, ideally I want her to be able to not get supered. And then, of course, there's the possibility that he just supers immediately in slot 1 against Piccolo anyway. So I think we probably play it safe and just do that and go for you. And then let's see if you can take out Tora. The good thing about the multiple enemy fights is that they all have less HP. So hopefully we... Trunks, if he gets a decent amount of additionals, can just take out Tora. Doesn't need to get hit at all. Okay, we get the stun. Nice. There we go. That kind of frees up the turn a little bit. So it does mean that Mai will be sealing him instead. But I think... Actually, no. Piccolo's stun on his super is for 2 turns. So the seal is, unfortunately, kind of wasted. But hey-ho, we do a little bit of damage. We get the extra super, which is very important, right? Because then Mai gets her extra defensive ability. Because she's got to take a couple of hits here. Nice. We get the dodge. I think we probably just die if she actually eats a super. Especially because... Actually, was that Tora? That was Tora, wasn't it? So that would have been instant death. Because of the type disadvantage. Oh, no, it was Tech. It was... Oh, Tech is Tora. AGL is... Is it Borgos at the end? I forget which typings the Great Apes are. Although these aren't the... Yeah, because these aren't the same typings as the actual units, are they? Because this is Tora. And this is Shugesh. Yeah, I can tell by the armor. So yeah, it was Borgos. Okay. Yeah, so this guy's stunned and sealed. So we don't really need to worry about him here. So that means we can... Bardock definitely attacks the most. So I think we probably should still attack Bardock. Try and make sure he's still stunned. Ready for the next turn. Then we can go seal you. And then try and get rid of Farsha here. Do that. Because yeah, you're still stunned. That takes away a lot of the attack. Yeah, Bardock is doing the majority of the attacks for this this enemy team. So keeping him stunned is definitely a huge benefit. We do get the stun again. Perfect. Alright. So yeah, definitely going very, very well here so far. Seal up Tora. And then Goku and Vegeta should hopefully be able to kill Farsha. Because obviously they don't have a ton of links. They've got Fierce Battle and Experienced Fighters. But that's the thing, as I said, with the 5 enemies, they don't have a lot of HP. So that initial super with the crit did over half of her total HP. So do we just finish her off with the second attack? No, but we get the third attack anyway. So looking good here for these guys. Probably unlikely to get enough turns into any of these fights to actually get the Vegito fusion, but that's perfectly fine. I mean, yeah, I guess we just do this. Piccolo hard carrying, but you love to see it. So Bardock is still stunned, so we don't really need to worry about him. I guess we could keep the stun lock on here. And then we'll just get Mai to attack you because of the type advantage. And then let's get you guys to attack you. Because yeah, if they get a couple of additional supers here as well, that's going to be, they're going to make quick work of him. 150k. Yeah, fortunately it's not the first turn, so this Piccolo had already taken some hits. Had a little bit of build up. Still a decent bit of damage, but Piccolo of course does have guard for 2 turns, as long as he has his intro buff active. We didn't get the stun on Bardock, but we just straight up killed him instead. So Piccolo getting the additional here on Shugesh. Doesn't get the stun on him, but Mai potentially, now with the type advantage, either going to take him out or we're going to get the additional and she'll take him out. There we go, perfect. Didn't even need the additional to be a super attack. And then the Boo Duo here can get a few supers off. We've got a decent amount of ki for them, so they should hopefully get at least 1 extra super in here. Yeah, there we go. Just under 5 mil, building up that crit chance of each attack. So if we crit here, we might actually finish him off. Nice. Yeah, there we go. I love when you KO with it, it's like the beam comes out the other side of the planet. But there you go. Second fight down, and then we got Bio Broly as the third fight. Oh god, and it's the weird like bio mutant dudes as well. Okay, so what are we looking like attacks wise here? So we should probably try and I guess we try and get the stun on Bio Broly. Then the green guy's attacking here twice, so let's go for sealing him. I don't need to worry about Ki for Piccolo because the Tech Piccolo getting hit is obviously going to give him a whole bunch more anyway. And then I'll go for Bio Broly with Trunks here just to make sure, because if Piccolo doesn't stun him, then obviously he's going to be attacking Trunks. But if we can just get rid of him straight away, that would obviously be useful as well. Good thing about Piccolo taking a bunch of hits as well is he gets all that attack buff as well as the defense buff, so he will actually hit relatively hard as well. And 10 mil on the 12 Ki. We don't get the stun, but we take off over half of Bio Broly's HP, so that means Trunks, unless we get absolutely terrible RNG with his additionals, Trunks should finish off Bio Broly at the end here. And then yeah, we seal up the tech guy. Yeah, Trunks at 10.5. So yeah, we should be all good, which means we can get some extra damage on one of the other ones as well. Nice, we do get the extra super. Let's go. Alright, so Sword of Hope Trunks takes out Bio Broly. Only gets 2 additional normals with no crits, so didn't really get much carryover, but that's fine. So tech guy is already sealed, so let's go for actually, yeah, what's the best way to do that here? If he's already sealed, I guess we could go for then trying to stun him with Piccolo. Get Mai to seal this guy, because obviously he isn't sealed yet. Piccolo's going to get hit, so she's going to get 2 Ki, so that's fine. And then Vegeta and Goku can get all of this Ki. Heal us up to full. I mean, as long as we survive this turn, next turn we get the Dokkan attack in slot 1 with a Piccolo who's already been hit multiple times. So as long as we're surviving this turn, then this should be GG. So we don't get the stun. We do get the additional though, so potential for stun on the follow-up here. But even if we don't, he's already sealed, so that's fine. Okay, no stun. Get some more hits in for you. Mai's going to seal this guy, so hopefully she'll tank the normals. I mean, we're basically on full health, so we should be okay. We did get the additional super as well, so Mai definitely doing well in this run. STR Mai, like on release, seemed like she could be very good, but if you missed those additional supers, then obviously she's not going to be as strong defensively, and that's where she could be a liability against harder hitting enemies. But as long as you get that extra super in there, then you're all good. And Goku and Vegeta here should be able to do a decent bit of damage. I think it depends how many supers they get here, actually, because I'm not quite sure they will finish this guy off. They need to get their like full perfect RNG turn, right? Because I think even with a crit, this one isn't going to kill. So we need one more. In fact, by not critting, I think even if this one had been a super, it wouldn't quite be enough. But that's fine. We've got a few supers off. They've got damage reduction, but they're taking a little bit of damage from the normals. If they get supered at the end here, that could be a bit awkward. But they did not, so we're in a perfect position here now. Piccolo with those extra Namekian links. Get you a bunch of keys so you can actually get the 18 key super for the Dokkan attack. And then we are going to be all good. So we'll do this. And then I guess we'll just do this. So Piccolo gets hit in slot 1, gives everyone that little bit of extra key. We get the Dokkan attack here. He's at 18.9 million, so basically 19 million attack stat here. And of course it hits everyone, so these guys should get absolutely annihilated. The int one, of course, would be the one that would take the least damage if we didn't crit because of type disadvantage, but the int one is the closest one to being dead. So, plus I'm pretty sure the Dokkan attack with all nodes is either super effective or at least has the same kind of buff to your damage as super effective. So yeah, 22 million no crit for the type neutral, so there you go, that is the KO. So very, very good. One and done for the Battle of Wits team. No item run against Extreme Super Battle Road. Definitely got some decent luck along the way. We started off with a pretty weird starting rotation, having both the Piccolos together. But at least we had that STR Piccolo for turn 1. And then, yeah, pretty much fairly smooth sailing from then. Bringing these characters that can get stuns or seals is obviously always very, very effective. So let me know how you guys got on down below in the comments with the Battle of Wits run. Whether you used items or not, let me know what team build you guys used down below. I continue to do, and as I say in all of these videos, we will continue to keep uploading all of the Super Battle Road no item runs to keep maintaining the Super Battle Road King playlist, even though this event is not as challenging as it used to be back in the day. And these videos don't always do the best, but we've got to keep up the trend. I want to have that playlist always up to date, every stage of Super Battle Road beaten with no items. And here is Battle of Wits Extreme Super Battle Road entered into the catalogue. So let me know all your thoughts and how you guys got on down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.